Man, there's two huge marquee matchups in college football this Saturday that we think you guys are going to be able to cash out on. So let's talk bets and some ball with our New York Post betting analyst, Erich Richter. Rick is going to make you rich. And you know he's coming with the sauce because he's got the hat on backwards. What's going on, my man? College football is here.
So excited. Backwards hat guy. Colin Coward would hate me right now, but hey, backwards hat guy. Let's get it. Real excited for the games this weekend. Football's back, baby. It feels good in the air,
That's right, man. The first game we can talk about is Michigan versus Texas. What's the spread and who do you like?
Yeah, so we got Texas-Michigan, huge game. Texas, this is kind of like your big game for Texas. This is your prove it that you are among the elite teams in college football. We all know that the NIL has changed their fortunes. They they have a lot of booster money, right? So they come in, they're 7.5 point favorites. Total's 41.5. For me, I'm not a big believer in Michigan in Texas yet. I think Michigan's defense is the way to go here. Quinn Ewers starting over for Texas, then Davis Warren, you're going to see him for Michigan. Their offense isn't elite, right? It's far from elite. Really what they're going to be trying to do is run the ball down Texas's throat and play a little ball control game. I would say that 7.5 is a little bit too wide for me. I think that the hook is very important. Obviously, as always in sports betting, you want the hook. But my projections, my model has this as Michigan as 4-point underdogs. So I easily take the 3.5 points. I'll take that hook. Very important. I'll take that hook, and I think Texas wins, but I think Michigan covers. Give me Michigan plus 7.5 all day long.
So hook them up for the win, but hook them down when it comes to betting. Don't bet Texas on that one is what I got from that. To the people out there, I can't bet. Second one, and this one's huge because this goes back to a war of the words in the media between two coaches, Matt Rule and Coach Prime. We got ourselves the rematch. Colorado is heading to Nebraska. What's the spread and who you like with this one?
Same spread. Nebraska was 7.5. Now they're down a little bit, down to 6.5. But so there's money coming in on Colorado. I'm here to buy the dip. I love Deion. I'm actually a Deion supporter. I think Shedeur Sanders is amazing. I think Travis Hunter is going to be a top 3 pick in the draft. I like Colorado. You know what I don't like is that defense, man. Ooh. That defense is horrible. It seems like to me that their defensive line is really only worried about rushing the passer. Yep. They don't even really look to stop the run. They were gashed against North Dakota State, and North Dakota State is not even an FBS school. That game was way too close. I don't like Colorado's defense at all. I don't like their offensive line either. I think there's only so much that Shedeur and Travis Hunter are going to be able to do. It feels like, they have Terrell Owens and Donovan McNabb and not a whole lot else. So for me, I'm just looking at it, and I think that Colorado is just a little bit overvalued here. Obviously, they're getting a ton of money in the markets, right? 95% of the bets on BetMGM are on Colorado. People love Colorado. People love Deion. I don't blame them. I do too. But I'm here to make money, right? If I'm here to make money, I'm looking to bet the Cornhuskers minus 6.5. I know that Colorado beat them last year. I think that Dylan Raiola is too good for them. Give me the Cornhuskers all day. In the newspaper, my best bet of the weekend was Nebraska minus 7. I'll take the minus 6.5.
And you talking about that horrible run defense. They brought in Warren Sapp, NFL Hall of Famer, to come in to be the D-line coach to kind of help shore up that defensive line. But again, that's what scares me about Colorado. They got all the flash. They got all the weapons on the outside, but the trenches is what kind of scares everyone. And do you think that I think you mentioned, you said like 90% of the bets are on Colorado. Do you think it's because people look at the buffs, like get on them early before teams figure them out, and then they have a meltdown like they had last year, or could potentially have a meltdown this year like they did last year?
It's so crazy. Deion is such a great marketing guy. It's really wild. He's such a genius in terms of his marketing strategies, and that's why all the players should want to go to him, by the way. Yeah. All the players that aren't going to Colorado, they should get over there because he's a marketing genius, and he can help pump your career up. Travis Hunter is a big star because of it. They could fall apart at the end of the year. I think they spent a lot of money in the NIL. I think they spent a lot of time and effort to try to build up the lines. I would hope that they would get better, right? Their left tackle recruit was the #1 left tackle, was a 5-star 4-star recruit. He should be really good. Sutton, he should be really good. He was terrible against North Dakota State, but he should get better as you go along. Their defensive line is super talented. They just need to look at look at the running back, or look at the option plays, or like study them a little bit. Coaching wise, I have problems with them. I think talent wise, I don't have an issue. I think coaching wise, I think they should get better if they have good coaching. I'm not 100% sure if that's the case.
All eyes are going to be on this game. Hopefully Coach Prime and Shedeur Sanders can make some people some money. Eric, tell the people where they can find you, my man.
Yeah, so hit me up on Twitter, at Erich Richter with 3 R's at the end. You can also hit me on the newspaper. I'll be doing college football picks. That'll be in the newspaper every Thursday. And then my NFL picks are there every Sunday. Twitter, I'm always throwing out some crazy stuff. You can hit me up on Instagram, too. It's the same, at Erich Richter with 3 R's at the end. But I appreciate you having me on.
All right, man. Hopefully these people win some money this weekend. Here we go.